Dear students, in this video we will discuss about elementary English grammar and composition class 5 chapter number 1 the sentence. Okay, so here we know when we speak or write we use words. So you know words combination of letters known as words. We use these words in groups so that people can understand us. So you know as a human we use words to convey our feelings to others. So you know if our words are not put in proper order or if they do not have any meaning, then people can't understand us what we want to say them. If the words are arranged in a proper order, okay, so they can easily understand our what we want to say them. So here people will not understand us if our group of words are not put in the proper order and makes sense. They should express a complete thought. Clear? So you know here the sentence, that means the group of words should be arranged in a proper order and they should convey us a meaning, otherwise it cannot be called as a sentence. Clear? Group of words cannot be called as a sentence. Group of words with a sense, with a complete thought, this will be called as a sentence. So here just look at the example here. The hill went up Jack and Jill. What does it mean? So here you find group of words but it does not convey meaning. So you have to write here Jack and Jill went up the hill. So the first sentence does not make sense but the second does. Why? Now the second sentence follows the three rules of making a sentence. So here the first, it makes a complete sense. This is the most important of a sentence. Then it begins with a capital letter. You know each and every sentence must start with a capital letter. Okay. Then it ends with a full stop. So we can use full stop, question mark or exclamation according to the mood of the sentence, right? So here these three should be there. So we can call them a sentence. So here a group of words that make complete sense is called a sentence, right? A group of words but they should have a complete sense. So here complete sense. So this is called a sentence. Clear what is sentence? So you know a group of words that make a complete sense, this is known as a sentence. So I think you have got a complete idea about sentence. What is sentence, right? So here let us discuss exercise number 1. The following sentences are not written in proper order. Unjumble them and use proper punctuation mark. 1 is done for you. So here something to father, our mother told us about. So here our mother told something to father about us. Okay. So you know the first letter of each sentence should be capitalized. So here O, that should be capitalized and end the sentence with the full stop. Then next here fly bees, flower to flower from. So here you have to write, okay, bees fly from flower to flower. So here the first letter should be capitalized B and end the sentence with the full stop. Okay. Then next question here, cheese, butter and milk made, comma, are, comma, from. So here you have to write cheese and butter are made from milk. So here first letter C should be capitalized and end the sentence with the full stop. Okay. Then next question number, the next question number 4 here, in a month 12 are there year. Do you know there are 12 months in a year. So T should be capitalized, first letter of the sentence. So here T should be capitalized. Okay. There are 12 months in a year, then end the sentence with the full stop. Okay. Then next question number 5, washes and cups, saucers see dirty after. So you know these are the group of words but what does it mean? Okay. So here you have to write she washes the cups and saucers after tea. So here S should be capitalized and end the sentence with full stop. Then next question here, mother my early gets up in the morning. My mother gets up early in the morning. So here you have to write, okay, M should be capitalized. My mother gets up early in the morning, then end the sentence with full stop. Then next question number 7 here, his bad tools blames a workman. So you know this is a proverb. Okay. You have to write here A bad workman blames his tools. So here A should be capitalized and then end the sentence with full stop. Then next question number 8 here. Here came Ashok ago minutes a few. So here you have to write Ashok came here. Okay, here Ashok came here a few minutes ago. So here A should be capitalized and end the sentence with full stop. Then next question number 9 here. With floor cleaned she a the brush. So here you have to write she cleaned the floor with a brush. So here S should be capitalized and end the sentence with full stop. Then next question number 10 here. A corner sat in boy the little poor. So here you have to write the poor little boy sat in a corner. So here T should be capitalized. As you know, each the first letter of each sentence should be capitalized. So you have to capitalize the first letter and end the sentence with full stop. Then next question number 11 here. Happiness is there, no health without good. So here you have to write there is no happiness without good health. The T should be capitalized and end the sentence with full stop. Clear? Then next exercise 2. Okay. So here now look at these group of words. At 10 o'clock, in a corner, in the east, by day, at daybreak, for 2 hours, on the table, in the west, by night, in the daytime. So here you find these group of words. Okay. So here you find these group of words make sense but not a complete sense. Such groups of words are called phrases. So they make sense but not a complete sense. At 10 o'clock, that means it tells us about the time. Okay. Then in a corner, it tells us about the place but not complete. Okay. So here a sentence has a verb, a phrase does not. Clear? So how to identify a phrase and a sentence? A sentence must have a verb but a phrase doesn't have, right? So here now you have to identify which one is a phrase and which one is sentence. Which of the following groups of words are sentences and which are phrases? Write P for phrases and S for sentences. So here in the house, so yes, it makes a sense but not complete sense. So here you have to write P. Then next he is at home. So here you find there is a verb is and there is a subject, right? So it makes a complete sense. So you have to write here S. S means sentence. Then next here once upon a time. So here it tells us about the timing but not complete sense. So here you have to write P. This is a phrase. Then next behind the door. So it indicates about the position of something. Okay. So here you have to write P because it does not make a complete sense. This is a phrase. Then next are aeroplanes zoom. So here there is subject aeroplanes and verb zoom. This is a sentence. So you have to write here S. Then next here right or wrong. This is a phrase, not a sentence. So you have to write here P. Then next in a corner. This is phrase, not sentence. Then next here in the garden. This is also phrase, adverb phrase, in the garden. Then next here for my sake. This is also phrase, not a sentence because there is no verb. Now and then. This is also phrase. Just you have to identify the verb and subject. If there is a verb, this will be called as a sentence. In a few days. This is also phrase, not a sentence. Then next here might is right. So here you find there is a verb is. Okay. So this is a sentence, not phrase. Then next here honest is the best policy. So you find there is a verb is and subject honesty. So this is a sentence because it makes a complete sense. Then next here take care of your health. So this is sentence because this is imperative sentence and here the subject is you and verb you find here take care. Okay. So this will be called as a sentence. Take care of your health. Clear? Then next here change all the phrases in exercise 2 into the sentences of your own. So now you have to change the phrase into sentences. So here one has been done for you. The children were playing in the house. So here in the house, this is a phrase, but when you add the group of words, it becomes a complete sense. The children were playing in the house because it was raining. Okay. So now you have to make sentence using the other. phrases. Okay, so here at home, this is a phrase, but when you add other group of words, the teacher is not at home, right? The next here, once upon a time. So here once upon a time there were three friends. So once upon a time, this is a phrase, but when we add other group of words, there were three friends, it makes a complete sense, right? The next here, behind the door, the cat is hiding behind the door. So here behind the door, this is a phrase, but when you add other groups of words, it makes a complete sense. The next here, right or wrong. Whatever you do, think beforehand whether it is right or wrong. So here right or wrong, this is a phrase. The next here, the boss is standing in a corner. So here in a corner, this is a phrase. Okay, so you can also change the sentence, you can add on your own. Okay, the next here, in the garden. So here grandpa is strolling in the garden, the children are playing in the garden, you can write other sentence. Okay, do it for my sake even you don't feel like doing so. Okay, for my sake. The next here, think of God now and then, he overlooks everything. So here now and then, this is a phrase. So here you can also form other sentence. Think of God now and then, he looks everything. The next here, father will be returning home from his tour in a few days. So here in a few days, this is a phrase, but when we add father will be returning home from his tour in a few days, so it makes a complete sentence. Clear? So this is all about the first chapter. So I think this video will help you. If you find any doubt, you can comment in the comment box. Okay, thank you.